Alright, so that's the Tokyo Skytree behind me. That's the tallest tower in the world. I've just been hanging around there for a bit. Got a charging brick so that I can charge my stuff here. I didn't bother going up to the tower because it costs a fair bit of money. And I want to be able to spend that actually going around Japan rather than just looking at it. So those are the kind of decisions you have to make when you're travelling on your budget. But yeah, so that's the Tokyo Skytree. There's also the Tokyo Tower, which you've probably seen, which is the red one. That's shorter and older. From what I could see, it's taller than any other building except for the Burj Khalifa, and there's one in Kuala Lumpur, which I'll try and go and see. So, it's very tall. It's like 638 meters? I think so.
I had fried chicken, miso, rice, omelette, a croquet, and some natto.
Alright, just had lunch. Which you should have seen that photo. That's my first meal in Japan. It was quite nice. I mean, as Japanese meals go, it's probably not the best. It was pre-made food and then just microwave it when you get it, except for the rice, the miso, and the natto. The natto just was cold, and it's my first time trying natto, and I don't like it. I'll probably try it again at some point, and it might grow on me because that's how I've been told. It's an acquired taste, and I think there are sauces to go with it. There was mustard to go with it on this one, but I don't like mustard anyway, so like it would be putting shit on top of bad. So that's my perspective anyway. You can do your own thing. So some of the things I've noticed in Japan, which maybe weren't here last time, or that I just didn't notice because it was quite a while ago. But things like, I'm going to go up to a traffic lights. Really? Is it actually happening? So at the traffic lights, or at least all of them except for this one that I've walked up to, they've got a timer on them to let you know when you're going to be able to cross and when you, like how long you have to cross, which is really useful. Also in Japan, one of the greatest things here is they actually let you have time to cross the road. It's like a water park there, just in the middle of the city, as you do. And quite literally like a play park, but on the water. Sounds like a great idea. I'd love to do that when I was younger. I'd love to do it right now, actually. So I went to 7-Eleven and got this. I thought it was just like tuna mayonnaise in like in rice and then wrapped up in seaweed and like essentially like a different kind of sushi, but they heated it up, so I don't know what's special about that. We'll find out. I'm going to go to a park and we'll have this and we can chill out. This cat's just been sitting there the whole time. It was on the bench. We're going to go back to the hostel. I'm going to drop my bag and see where we go this evening. Not done a lot today, but kind of just gone to Japan. I might have a little nap when I get back to the hostel because I'm quite tired still. Jet lag and that stuff. I was up from like 3, what was it, yesterday? The day before that, and then I had a bit of sleep, now a bit of sleep at the hostel, so yeah, tired. So here we've got another really good city plan design where there's a bike lane and pedestrian lane and they're barriered off from the road, so you're safe from the road. And I mean, the bike lane over there, it's not as big as those in Amsterdam, but like those were in the centre of Amsterdam, around all the traffic, so that makes sense to have quite large bike lanes. Whereas this is not the very centre of Tokyo. Like, it's in Tokyo, but it's away from the busiest areas, so it's fine. And then you've got a really nice walking path with bushes, and there's just a lot of vegetation around here. It's quite nice, and like, you're in the biggest city on earth, like by population the biggest city, and it's not too noisy. Like, maybe when a train or trucks come past it's noisy. Apart from that, it's quite nice. I like it. I must say there are quite a lot of roads with no path. This is what we've got to work with. So that's just a bit annoying, but nothing we can't deal with. Right, so we got some more temples here. Let's see what they got. See if they can compete with the ones in Thailand. Right. There's a sign saying no dogs, but I just saw a dog. So, you know, very strict. You got like little side shrines, which is what you can see behind me. These are temples, little ones, and then there's the main one. My stupid head can get out of the way. Yeah, that's the main one, I think. Quite pretty. Like, it's not a large temple, so you don't have to expect much. Compared to the one that's near my hostel, these are tiny. But it's quite nice. Like, it's not a secluded place in the middle of the city. So, like, even the bridges are nice. And I didn't come through that way, but I think you can see the entrance there. And look, it's the big red thing. It's kind of hard to see. Hopefully you got that. There's nothing going on right now, but there looks like there's seats in there, and there's the kind of drums. So I'm assuming lots of things happen. Well, there's stands there, so I'm assuming quite a fair bit happens here. It must be, cause, like, it's the city, so there must be like small communities that get together. It would make sense for this to be like the centre of one community. It's quite a nice, as I said, it's quite a nice place to get out of the rest of the city. Although, from what I've seen, most of the city so far can be quite quiet. Obviously, there's the really busy bits, like the touristy areas, such as the Skytree. Apart from that, like, look, there's no one around here. And I mean, I'm kind of in a back alley area, but it's not really like that. I got some green tea for the way back. Says it reduces body fat. Good luck to that. But I'll let you know how it goes. I'm pretty sure it's a baseless claim. But you know, if you don't have restrictions, you can just do whatever you want. So I'm skeptical. Green tea, I think it's an acquired taste as well. It's like a lot of things. Beer's an acquired taste. Miso, I like miso. A bit bitter, the green tea. You catch on to it. They had it warm, like a fridge, but the opposite. It was warm. A heater, that's what they call it, don't they? So one of the things I've realised about this trip is that my hand is going to be really sore and probably really muscular by the end of it. See that? Try and, because the chopstick work. I'm not used to it, so I use them, and I'm all right. I'm not very good, but I'm all right. It's survivable, and you can ask for other cutlery, but I'm trying to stick to chopsticks, and it's working.